all up in your face.
If not, just keep close to that tang. Bro, how you been?
Chilling, man.
What up,
RS in the
baby?
studio.
We in it. Man, it's been nuts.
Chef in the studio.
Yeah.
It's been crazy, man. It's been a lot different than I thought the last couple months have been, but you know what? Stay blessed.
Yeah.
Dude, like, I don't know about you, but your Instagram, it's like
dude,
a
hey,
fine
man,
dining
you gotta
magazine
fucking
now.
chill out, bro.
You're going crazy.
God damn. I literally repost your shit because I'm just like, dude, if you're not following,
Yeah.
what
feel
are
like
you
you're getting
doing?
left behind.
Yeah,
really.
dude, what are you doing? You know?
And the shrimp
It's
thing you just
fucking
posted.
crazy.
Oh my god, that looks delicious.
Crazy.
With the bread?
Yo,
crab claws?
crab claws, crab
Oh, that was
fingers.
crab. Okay, say.
Oh, dude. So I sold 30 pounds of crab claws in 2 days.
That doesn't surprise
I'm gonna
me
take it
at
by your
all,
tone. That's
dude.
a lot.
That's
'Cause I
a
don't
dude
know
for
anything
weight.
about
For
crab.
weight,
You doing half or a quarter for?
I'm doing 6 ounces. It's just a 6-ounce plate, but we made a lemon herb sauce that I originally made as a salad dressing, and it's whipped oil, so it cooks completely flat in the pan. It looks like almost like a mayo, but it's not all the way there. There's no egg.
Yeah.
And so, dude, I don't know, man. A lot of people contact me about my pictures and stuff, and they're like, dude, do you ever just stop? If I stop, I feel like I'm taking a step backwards. And if you know me, I'm always progressive. Everything has a end point.
Hey, from an outside point of view, definitely progressive.
Fucking
you
kill
are
it.
progressing.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Straight up.
How does like the food industry tackle like doing like spreads or portfolios on somebody? Like, do they like contact you directly? Do they contact the restaurant?
So
Because like your shit is crazy, and tasting it is a whole nother level. Like, if you think it looks good, it tastes better than it looks.
Yeah.
If that even makes any sense.
you eat with your eyes. What?
Yeah.
All like 80% of the time,
80%
you
of the time,
you can smell something. Usually, if it's high potent,
Yeah.
a lot of aromatics. But dude, Food Network reached out to me, and they said they had found my Instagram.
Oh wow.
And I was like, well, I tag them. You know,
okay.
I mean, some calls don't go unanswered. You know,
Yeah.
and I mean, it's humbling because that's being recognized on a national level.
Yeah.
I'm just the guy from Cantonment,
Yeah.
that fell in love with French techniques.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't expect it, but at the same time, why not?
And how did the French thing come about? Like, why?
I
that?
just fell in love with butter and cream. I love butter and cream. It makes everything good.
Straight
I don't
up.
give a shit what you do. Put lemon juice, Parmesan, salt, butter, cream, and just reduce it down.
Shit gonna taste fire.
You can put that
You know
shit. You can put that shit on everything.
You know what? That makes sense now, because you were talking about you like New Orleans so much, and New Orleans is just like America's France.
Creole,
Yeah, it's like
Creole French cooking,
Yeah.
and I like spicy stuff. So,
Yeah.
what Mecca?
fucking all there,
what a
baby.
Mecca?
You know what I just had recently that is crazy is that New Orleans barbecue shrimp,
Oh yeah.
but it's not barbecue at all.
No. People get thrown off by that shit.
Yeah, it
They're like,
does, because when I
barbecue,
ordered
what?
They think thick
They think
sauce,
it's like-
and it's
yeah,
not. It's like a soup.
dude.
It's
Dude,
like
when I ordered
it's a
it,
broth.
It's
Like,
fucking
I went there with my
gorgeous.
sister to the voodoo. I don't even know what it's called.
Voodoo
Voodoo
barbecue?
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Good
And you're in
people.
like a barbecue joint.
yeah,
and
and
you're
she
like,
was
wait,
like,
what?
order the barbecue shrimp, and I was like, I'm not super keen on barbecue, and shrimp is okay,
Ooh.
but
So you
Tough
wild
pull.
for that.
yeah, but
You
Tough
she,
wild
pull.
for that.
Tough pull.
but she was like, it's not what you think, and I was like, all right, cool. Ordered it, and I was like, that's the greatest New Orleans thing I've ever had in my life, and I'm not a fan of New Orleans.
Man,
So
I
like
can't-
What?
that in itself.
See, man, every time we go to New Orleans, I'm like, man, we got to go here, we got to go here, and like take them to some of the
hey,
spots over
New
there.
Orleans is just country New York, you know?
bam,
Well,
bam.
Okay.
I mean,
Can't fight that one.
I mean,
Bam.
you're not
Oh,
wrong. You're not
you
wrong.
called it. You said it.
You ain't wrong. It's just
I'm gonna say this. There's a lot of things that come out of New Orleans, and I'm with you.
Yeah.
When you go to New Orleans, the first thing you want to do, either drink,
dude.
or you want to eat some of these cool places.
Yeah.
Copper Vine, I went to.
Yes.
They're next level. Their whole spiel of their experience. I walked through the door and I felt I was at home. They have the coolest bathrooms.
Word.
I know that sounds
You
weird.
know what is weird? Bathrooms are getting wildly trendy. Have
Yes.
you noticed that?
What do you mean?
On Instagram, they're blowing the fuck up bathrooms in general.
Just like people taking pictures in
It-
bathrooms?
Yes, but it's getting to another level now. Like, it's not just like, oh, I'm in Sluggos or like I'm in this like weird dive bar thing. It's
There's like
people are
8
known for
people
their bathrooms.
in one saw in
Yeah.
one picture, and you're like, holy shit!
Yeah.
You're standing on a toilet. That's
and they're
disgusting.
themes.
You're
They're
nasty.
themes, or they're,
Nasty.
they're remodeling these bathrooms because they know this.
Yeah.
So the bathroom is just as dope.
mean,
It's
it
not
makes
just some like
sense.
piss spot.
People are like, damn, that's a cute bathroom. Where's
Yeah.
that at? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I understand.
It's
I mean, yeah,
weird.
shit, half the pictures on my Instagram are just like girls in bathrooms like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
what's up? You know,
Oh,
like,
dude. Power stance.
straight
Yeah.
up, dude. I mean, I get it.
They need to like QR code the mirror so when you take a selfie with it, it's like embedded in your
Just
Instagram.
pulls up.
I think you just had a pull.
Yeah.
I think you
Boom.
just had a pull.
Send the check.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Dude, congratulations on your little
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
your little. No, it's okay. Insult
No,
me
yeah.
before you
No. It's
celebrate.
fine.
Yeah.
The competition?
yeah.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate
Dude,
it.
I know how hard you work. Like I just know your work
Fucking-
ethic.
You know what
Fucking
else
rough.
is like prevalent to you guys that y'all haven't had a chance to talk about since you've been here? Look at the trophy on the table.
Didn't we
The
talk about
golf thing. That hadn't happened.
it? Yeah, it
You
happened
were here
right
last
after.
time?
It happened
Yeah.
right
Oh,
after.
never mind.
Yeah.
I-
fucking-
didn't you?
Yeah, I sunk it right in
Oh
front of
no,
Bubba.
we
thought
talk
that
about
happened
that
after.
every
We talk
time we
about-
play
yeah,
golf.
yeah.
My man's like,
My
he's
bad.
like, I'm about to drip, and I'm like, all right.
Dude, I fucking the first time we played when I drilled like 3,
Dude.
dude,
The first
my,
time,
my short game was on fire the first time we played.
the last time I was here, we talked about me and him playing golf. We were hyped about getting it set up.
Yeah.
We went and played, and I'm no slouch. I can play a little bit.
Motherfucker is good, okay? Fucking ripper over here.
But this man came out. He holed just around the green. I can think of 3 times in the 18 holes that we played, and that's super difficult. But he did it from like 40 yards, 50 yards,
Yeah.
and then he you got to think he hit it in a hole that's about that big from 50 yards.
Yeah.
And he hit it in the hole, and it's like he did it back to back to
it was
back.
like one hole, and then we like played 2 more holes, and then I dropped another one, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on today, dude?"
And it was crazy.
sick.
That was a great time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good time for sure.
What have you been up to?
Dude, I mean, well, not to get back to me, but like I didn't mean to cut you off on his competition.
Oh,
But yeah, his jiu-jitsu competition, he won first. Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, took the dub, bro.
Man,
Pretty sweet.
that's so sick.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Dude,
it.
everything
It's
you
been-
do, you work hard for.
It's been, yeah, man. It's
I know, and I know he pushes you.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Being in
He's
this
the
house,
smile on his
being in
face.
this house is like, all right, man. You better get on your game, or your neck's getting broke. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. It's been it's been fun.
That's
Been
awesome,
a lot of
man.
fun for sure.
We
learning a lot. Still getting my ass kicked, but
a
learning
lot of the people that I know that do that as well. I'm very new to that market and that sport.
Yeah.
And dude, it's intense. I watch 2 of my friends they take a picture of their cauliflower ear.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like,
dude.
ow.
The like
Yeah.
the physical side of it for me is really fun. You know, like pushing your body to that point and like seeing how far you can go. But the mental side of it for me is like my favorite part of the whole thing. Cause like I mean, there's some days like leaving training where it's like your brain it feels like it's like dead because you've just been thinking for like 2.5 hours straight of just like, all right, what do I need to
intense
do? Like just like
thinking.
and you're like out of breath. You're like pushing your body
I wonder
physically.
what the euphoric
It's just
feeling
like-
is of that feeling like after it's completely done and you lay down completely on your back for that like just quick 30 seconds just to be like, holy
I
shit.
tell you what's the for me the shit is leaving class and coming down because I come down scenic to come back to the house and I'll just like roll the windows down and there's this like disconnect between like which sounds fucked up. I shouldn't be driving while I'm disconnected, but there's just kind of calm wave of driving back to the house,
Consciousness.
bro. It's like one of the best feelings. In the
Yeah,
world.
it's like a purified conscience, I
Yeah.
guess you'd say.
Yeah.
It's like you're present, but
but no,
all the angst that you've had before is gone.
Yeah.
I feel that.
it's fucking.
It's like-
the shit, man.
that's-
it's really awesome.
It's like cleaning out a fire service and like
Yeah.
I get it. Now I understand.
Yeah.
Because
It's also nice because like the older you get and when you find something new that you haven't conquered or you haven't had your dabble in, like it's nice to reset to something you haven't thought through.
Yeah.
Like jiu-jitsu or like golf. Like if I had to tackle golf, I'm sure it'd be daunting at first, but when I started playing, I'd find little battles that would be really fun because it's like my understanding's different than like when I was 15 and I worked on a golf course.
Well, it's like lighting a fire back when you were younger. You know what I'm saying? It's like something new you've never done, and like getting that fire put under you again. You know, it's good to do.
It's
and
refreshing.
And I encourage people, whatever it is, whether it's jiu-jitsu or golf or whatever, fucking do something new. You know,
A mental refresh is never bad.
No.
You know, I mean, sometimes you just have to hit the restart button.
Yeah.
And
fuck yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah, or take a break from what you do in general and just reset on that. Yeah. Like we see you traveling a lot now.
Oh, yeah.
Just recently you traveled a lot, like New Orleans and
New Orleans, Philly. We went and I'm trying to culture up. I'm trying to see what I miss and what I don't see. I took my sous chef with me to Philly because I wanted to show him where I was from, what I come from. I should let him meet my grandma. If you know me, if you know anything about me, you know my grandmother's the only reason like I cook. It's like one of the main reasons that pushes me. I mean, she's the most supportive person I've ever met. She's very important to me, and awesome, for my sous chef to be able to get to sit down and like hear the things that I've told him and like the reasons why you cook. It was very special. Met my fiance for the first time. That was awesome. Got to show her the ring because it was the ring that Caitlin wears is my grandmother's that my grandmother chose to give to her. So they had never met.
You know what it just sounded
Holy
like?
shit,
You were saying
really?
it was sounding like you met your fiance for the first time. Because that's what I thought, and I was like, hold on, I thought y'all knew each other, but you met your grandma.
Yeah. It was very like it was just very special. Like it was something I'd waited for a while, and I didn't honestly think it was going to happen. And so like when it happened, it was like, man, I should like really embrace this whole experience and absorb. I ate at some awesome places. I ate at some really, really bad places. One of the best restaurant in Easton, Pennsylvania is where I'm from. Dude, it was awful.
You could blow the doors off, Easton.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say it, but they couldn't sit with us.
They couldn't sit at our service.
They couldn't sit at our. No, dude.
Nah, dude.
For what we got, everybody was like, "There's no way this is a James Beard Award, like winner." Like I literally was dumbfounded. Beautiful restaurant.
That's rough, dude.
But you could be beautiful. It's like a beautiful girl not having any personality.
Yeah.
It has no value to it.
That makes a lot of sense. We just recently went to Gainesville and had pizza. We didn't make a trip out there for it.
Real quick, best pizza I've ever eaten was in Philly this last time.
Really?
That pizza changed my life. Real talk,
dude. This one changed his right here.
My man,
it did. But if you walked
happen.
But if you walked in, it didn't look to me, bro, impressive at all. So I was expecting
shit pizza.
Okay, pizza,
dude. I'm telling you that we walked in and I was like, oh man, this is kind of. I'm not stoked.
But
I was like,
it was an on the fly pick because
we
were picking. What even was the food?
We were trying to go to a banh mi spot that was like really big in Gainesville. I was like, oh, this looks sick. Then we get over there and it says it's open online, and we pull up and walk up to the front door and it's closed. And I was like, why the fuck is it closed?
Well, two things: it's spring break and it's Sunday.
It was spring break, but even on Sundays they said they were open. Oh, wow. So I was like, whatever. But I guess because of spring break, everybody's gone. They were shut down. So we found this. It's called Paisanos in Gainesville. Okay. And we walked in and we were the only two people. Yeah. And this is like 11:30 on a Sunday, 12 o'clock maybe a little bit later.
Peak. That's peak if you're doing lunch.
Yeah. Dude, and that's why I was like,
it looked like
I don't know about this.
It looked like a cheap.
I know that feeling.
A cheap mobster type. Like I'm gonna have my pizza it was in your place.
Yeah, it's like.
But grandpa's in the back whipping pies.
They wanted to make it look like that.
It's like that, and Cece's Pizza had a mix.
Oof.
It's not so child looking but it was like.
Okay.
It was like
the dark side of Chuck E. Cheese.
In like a fucking. in like a soap opera when
Yeah,
they go
yeah.
to like the
Yeah.
Italian pizza joint and they make it look like an Italian pizza. That's what it looked
Yeah,
like.
and he's like,
Heard.
yo,
You know,
I got
Gorgonzola,
Gorgonzola, you know?
fucking the
And you're
pepper,
like,
the
all right,
gabagool
dude.
on the fucking. You're like, what?
Dude,
But dude, this pizza
Yeah.
hitter, dude.
Holy shit.
Hitter.
see, and that's the thing. Sleepers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You-
and I was like, it must just be because it's spring break because this place is fun. I mean, it's literally right across the street from the college. I was like, there's no way this place is.
We're the
I
only-
bet you it's bumping when it's not.
Yeah,
We're the only people eating in there. There's plenty of people at the bar, but we're the only ones eating, so maybe they had all their attention on the pizza, but holy shit.
yeah.
But then they
It
had these
was-
like soft water balls or whatever you want to call
Dude.
those.
The bread, the bread.
The bread was soaking in
It was okay.
Italian dressing.
It was the weirdest shit. He was like, "Y'all want some bread?" First off, we're just sitting there like chilling, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, y'all want some bread?" And we're like, "Wait, what?" And he's like, "It's on the house." And I was like,
Great.
"Sure,
service?
bro." I was like,
Yeah.
"Let's
Okay.
get some bread, dog."
Yeah.
So they bring out like these bread balls, but they're like super soft. They're almost like pretzel-like in the way that they feel like they were boiled. You know what I'm saying? Like they're kind of crispy on
But
the
you can
outside,
pick it up and it just.
but they're like really, really soft. And I was like, we were with like Parmesan, and it looked like some kind of dressing on it.
Yeah.
We get down to the bottom, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" Like, stick my finger. It's straight up just like Italian dressing
Yeah.
that they just like drenched them in.
I mean, it's soaking wet, the bread.
Yeah, they were.
It's
soaking.
like dripping. Like you pick it up. And
It was
it's like drip,
it was
drip, drip,
odd,
drip,
man.
That's a weird
It was
texture.
weird.
Yeah.
It was a weird because they had parm on top of them, and I know they wanted the outside to be crispy, but because they were sitting in,
Yeah.
Italian dressing,
Soggy bread.
didn't really get it. But it was good as. I mean, they were
What
good.
us in the industry would call soggy bottom.
You old soggy bottom boys.
Ew. Dude, that doesn't. I'm not
Ew.
gonna sit here and lie to you. That sounds absolutely awful.
Yeah, but the pizza.
Hey, I know.
Hey, if we go back, no bread.
No
More
bread,
pizza.
just pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give me the pizza, man.
He's driving back from
Lakeland.
I
I
gotta
gotta
Lakeland.
go do another event, but when I come back, I specifically asked for a rental car instead of a flight, so I could
So
go see
he
my
can-
dad and have lunch there.
at the same pizza place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so
You
good.
need to do a 1 bite challenge. You need to start doing it.
Yeah, I should. Yeah,
And when you travel, go eat one spot and just be like 1 bite challenge, and you taste one thing that just looks like that suspect. And you'd be like,
Yeah. That
So
that
what's
was nice.
thrown out.
Yeah,
So how's the restaurant for you,
it's good, man. It's been good.
dude? I've seen.
Busy.
I was gonna say y'all been wild.
Yeah, it's been
Y'all been like us.
It's been crazy, man. I mean, like, which is weird because normally for us, summer, like spring, summer is kind of our slow season or what we called slow season. But yeah, it hasn't really slowed down. So, but there's always shit going on downtown. So, I don't know, man. The restaurant industry right now is kind of crazy. I mean, you know it, but for all the people that haven't worked in a restaurant or don't currently, the restaurant industry is crazy. So.
Oh, dude, it's
Yeah.
nuts right now. I'm trying to drop a new menu.
Yeah, I saw that, by the way.
The new
what
menu.
goes
He
into
fucking
that?
he hit me when I can't remember when.
That was
It
just
a
a
couple
rough
weeks
draft
ago.
too.
Hit me with this new menu, and I was like, dude, what the fuck, bro? You're supposed to drop that next month, huh?
Yeah,
Is that
next
the
month,
plan, quote,
the
unquote?
19th. I'm gonna do a preview on my Instagram of the
We're
full
going
full menu,
once we
and
drop this.
I'm trying to do a pre wine dinner.
Okay.
So you come in and you enjoy the food and you taste things off the new menu before everybody else. How the menu is
Like how often do you do something like that, like a new menu?
every season.
It
Work, 'cause, like-
depends on what restaurant you work at.
Yeah, I was about to say because I've been to some restaurants and like that shit is the same since I was a child.
Every season.
Yeah.
I like to rotate. I usually do 2 seasons. I do spring, summer, fall, winter, and because I can span it out and I can change things over time. Current menu is where I've been, what I've done in my career. It was a build of things I've experienced, things I've learned. The new menu is a reimage. It's a
That's
Wow.
our weekly report.
it's where I am now. It's what I've learned, what I've built, who I am as a chef.
Yeah.
The creativity that meets the mad scientist. I mean, I'm doing things that I dreamed about doing as a everyday meal now.
Yeah.
and that's
fucking
huge for
sick,
me.
dude.
It's
It's
dope
so
to
sick,
see it
man.
from an outside point of view. You know?
Yeah.
I've worked my dick off, man. I still like people see the 5 hours that I serve you.
Yeah.
You see the 5 hours of enjoyment, the experience,
Yeah.
what you come to see me about.
Yeah.
You don't see the other 10.
Yeah.
You don't see the other 50.
And they really don't even see the 5. They only see the 30 minutes, an hour.
2
there.
hours that you're
Yeah.
there. Most days I'm there from 7 a.m. to 9:30, 10 o'clock. If it's a busy weekend, we're there sometimes. We've been there as late as 12. We close at 9. You know,
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate to have the staff I do. I know I always preach that. I'm a big team guy. I may lead, but all my pieces are important
Yeah.
for mental, physical experience. Like everybody has their piece. Everybody has their place. Yeah. We're so successful as a group because of what we stand for.
Well, dude, and I think one thing that you are so good at, I feel like, is leading people, first off, but your personality and who you are as a person allows you to talk to people and communicate really well with people. And I don't think people understand that that's like the biggest part of being a chef or running a restaurant. It's not creating food. I mean, yeah, that's a big deal. But if you can't talk to the people that work for you and communicate between the team of like what's going on, none of that shit matters, dude. If you can't sit down and have a conversation and know how to talk to people, oh, bro, you're fucked. You're fucked. And you specifically can do that so fucking well.
Well, recently I was taken off of a show for Food Network after they had reached out to me because I'd had my past. I had a DUI back when I was in 2017, and
Which is wild that people.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but they insurance a whole nother thing. It's just something I moved past it, and it's like you said, who I am is bigger than that. Yeah, what I do on a daily basis for helping people's mental health. Yeah. I had Mike Armaget. I love him. Hunter's the man. Shout out Hunter.
The boy.
The man wanted something for himself and he needed guidance. I did not let up on him. We got him his fucking GED. He fucking killed it. Yeah. And I've never been more proud of somebody to push himself while working 40 hours a week, and I'm putting this on you. Yeah. And I'm working you both sides, and he was successful. I mean, there's other things that go on in our kitchen that's bigger than cooking. Yeah. Yeah. And as being recognized as a great chef, I want to be known as a better person. Yeah. You think I'm a great chef? Well, I'm an even better person. I want you to succeed. I care. I care about everybody in that room. Yeah. And that's the difference.
Yeah. That's why it's important that it's not who you were, it's who you are.
Yeah. And you know what? That's
that. But it gets overseen.
Yeah, that's that new wave shit.
It gets overseen.
Straight up, man. Because like, that's one thing that we've talked about is like the new wave of restaurants and like the new wave of chefs. Bro, not old school shit ain't like that. Mm-mm. Old school shit is cutthroat.
That's why I don't work well with it. I don't play well with friends like that. Yeah. And it's
unfortunate that it was that way at some point.
Don't get it twisted. I have relationships with them, and we're not going to be the best of friends. But I have a respect for you. I've come a long way since the last time. Yeah. I've been reached out and talked to and became friends with, and they answered my call. Yeah. I rang their line. That people called me, and I talked to them, and I was cool. And I like the mutual respect. They understand what I'm about. I understand what they're about. Yeah. But yeah, realistically,
it ain't like
we ain't the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. I'm set on a mission to help people by the only way I know how, and that's involving yourself in something you love so much that you forget about the demons and you work past them that way. You know, everybody has skeletons in their closet. Yeah. Yep. But at the same time, you can work through them and pull them out, clean it up. And you've got tomorrow, and then when you don't, you're dead. Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
That adds up.
I do. Recently, I've been beat up. I've been beat up real bad with like just shit going on, like feeling. Honestly, it really hyped me up that you said that I'm progressing because I felt like I've stayed stagnant.
Oh,
Bro,
man.
get the fuck out of
And
here.
no, I'm serious. That's why I've been putting out dishes.
Dude, you know what's
Get the
wild
fuck
is like
outta here.
just me personally knowing you only from the mall, and then to see like, I'm sure you were dealing with food then, but to see like that to now,
No, yeah.
that is crazy.
Go
But
wa-
even within since the service we went to now is crazier.
Yeah.
Like even though it's small, it's like once you get closer to the top, it's gonna be smaller amounts of progress.
And that just won't do for me.
But when you get to the top, it's less room or less of a gap. So it's like those smaller things
Yeah.
are huge, even though they're small. It's like those little details make the biggest amount.
And that's the thing is like I want more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want more than that. And,
Well,
and
you're on the way.
hungry. I'm hungry. I want more.
You're in a good industry to be hungry.
Yeah, no,
Wait,
for real.
If there's one to help, it's that one. You
Hey,
know
baby,
what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
miss meals. That's one thing. Say I don't miss meals. But no, seriously, like I'm hungry. I want more. Like I want. I'm gonna do a food truck. I'm doing a food truck for my boy Jabari, and it's also a event that is going to be at Emerald Republic. I got to get more details on it, but man, I'm doing a traditional pub style food truck, and we're gonna do like a pub burger. We're gonna do an Irish Sunday. We're gonna do Reuben egg rolls. We're gonna do a vegetarian dish. We're gonna do. I think I'm gonna do a impossible Irish stew in like just a little bowl with some Parmesan mash. Just send it out. But dude, we're gonna make this cool menu. It's gonna be so much fun because it's food that no one gets to see me do.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I love garbage food.
Yeah. Just like fucking old
Hamburgers,
just-
hot dogs.
Yeah.
Hey man, if
tacos.
if you like that stuff, Ludo's and Navarre, our buddy
yeah.
Jason and his
Rippers.
mom runs.
Fire.
Wow, dude, it's like I wouldn't call it trash burgers by any means, but it's like burgers that they'll have like chips, random cheeses, like
I'm with it.
homemade sauces on it, dude. Their fries, they're creamy Aola fries, but it's got like this red sauce on it that's Parmesan and garlic and.
You knew about this place and you
It's
didn't tell me?
so good. Yeah, it's
he
like
came on the podcast.
yeah, he came on
Yeah.
maybe a few episodes before you did.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
But
the thing is they're closed on days we're off. I think. I'm pretty
Sunday,
sure.
Monday?
Yeah, I think so.
Smart.
From what I
it's
understand.
something like that.
Smart. That's luxury life.
But
they know what they're doing.
They know
if
they're
you want to
doing.
take a trip out there one Saturday morning, they
Yeah.
open at like 10:30, so we can get food before y'all go into work or something.
Ooh.
I mean, you'll probably already
I'll
be
be
there.
at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll bring you something one day.
Oh, we get
Stop.
Dude, it's
Pull up.
so
Pull
good.
up.
pull up. Back doors open.
Full
Yeah.
up. You know where to go.
But like
That's funny.
within your time frame of like obviously you're like running this and you're keeping your team sharp and everything, how do you allot your like mind to be like, oh, also a food truck idea, I also want to do like for example this podcast, not saying that we're big enough like that would encapsulate some of your mind, but like, oh, I want to also touch these other things so I'm not just stagnant inside of here. I have another
Out.
yeah.
I'm spitballing that around.
Really?
I wanna open a food truck. I don't want to work on it, but I do want to. I will, but I mean, how I'm thinking is I'm starting to move that direction. I want to open like food truck ideas that I have.
Yeah.
I've talked, and I have a Dragon Ball Z notebook that is a letter back, and then if you know me, I love Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z is the shit.
Dude, all of them,
My
every
God.
single one. But I have ideas, and I'll just sketch food truck ideas. I really don't think necessarily you would need to like generalize to one type of food these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do things like what Misu does, or Two Birds.
Yeah.
They're what they did, or like you don't have to generalize. Like you can do different things, and I think if I opened one, I'd open up a rustic spoon as a nostalgia thing,
Dude, that would be sick.
and just have like white trucks with the emblem on the side, and you could get whatever they were serving that day, and it'd be whatever I felt for, or what me and that person that would run the truck.
Dude, that's what, like, as a food truck, because I've thought about that too. Is like,
You just can't
let's fucking
generalize the
figure
word.
it
I
out.
feel like, but that's the thing. I feel like people, like, when they generalize to one thing.
I can't stand. That's what I've always loved about food trucks is like you have the ability to literally do whatever you want,
Creative freedom.
and it's
max.
like, bro, why are you sticking to like one fucking thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it if you can do that really well, like fucking do it.
Well, it might be
But-
because they don't know too much, and like
Low-
they're like, yo, like a lot of people are like, yo, my mom makes great ramen. Well, let's do a food truck.
Yeah, it's,
Low cost. You gotta think. There's one
Yeah,
general.
you
There's
keep
one
them
general
going.
base. I mean,
well, fuck, nothing's low cost anymore,
bro, for real.
Holy shit, you trying to get chicken breast, dog?
You trying to get beef?
$30. You ain't gotta tell me, bro. It's fucking crazy out here, dude.
That's one thing that I can't believe we're all thriving in a market. That should speak volumes. That's another good
The
point.
fact that we can still pack out restaurants and have to charge
In a-
$20 more for something that we charge.
You don't or do?
You do,
You do. Dude, everything is so expensive right now.
bro. I went up $4. We went up $4 on something that hasn't changed since I've been there.
I mean, straight up, dude. Like, we've had to change our within the last 2 years, we've had to change menu prices like 3 times. Like, I'm serious. Like, it sucks, but dude, try and buy whole fillets for less than like $15 a pound now, dude.
Oh,
It's
dude,
insane. Like whole tenderloins.
Whole
It's
yeah.
insane. It's crazy.
So obviously, like you're like the head guy at your place, so you're like hands on with like buying and stuff.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know like you were so like
Yeah.
in tapped with like prices and stuff.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know like that was like that. That's wild.
dude. That's how
it's-
you are successful as a business.
Yeah.
Is understanding those prices. I work for.
Knowing what you have on a plate and what you can charge for it.
And I can't remember what is the cost of like when you throw shit away. What is that called?
Waste.
Food
Yeah, no waste, but like it's like in comparison to how much you make off. Of
It
the thing.
depends. It depends because if you have product go bad or you have like something that somebody sends back a dish because it's jacked up or
Yeah.
that they didn't like it or they ordered it wrong, whatever the scenario may be,
They ordered it
that's a
wrong.
loss. And so you see what your percentage is over amount of over per night, per week, per day,
Yeah.
whatever you want to do, but you find your percentage that way. And if you have, I hate to say it, but if you have over 25% waste, you're really in trouble.
Yeah, it's not.
See, I thought there was like a maybe it's because I watch a lot of food shows,
Which you
but there was like a
shouldn't hate that.
Hollywood term for that, or maybe they just threw that around for the shows. I don't know. But I thought there was like a clean,
Term.
yeah, a cooler sounding term than just waste.
I mean,
not that I can think of, but I don't know.
we use all our like vegetable waste. I know you probably do too for
Stocks and
stocks
shit,
and
yeah.
and like I'll add it for braising. Like if I don't want to use like whole carrots and don't want to
Yeah.
break into new product,
Yeah.
I'll take the trimmings
Yeah.
and blend them with it. And
They
That's
use
one
they
thing
use
that-
this term in the mafia too. It's like the cost of something. It's not the
Cost of doing business. I
yeah,
don't
it's
know.
something like that. There's a term. Somebody fucking comment on this whenever you see this. There's a term.
cost of living.
It's not cost of living because you're living. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like the cost of like in the mafia when people just gotta die. That's just the cost.
You gotta do what you gotta do, Johnny.
Do what you gotta do. you
Yeah,
know?
something like
Hey,
that, dude.
fucking take them out. No, yeah, man.
Swimming with the
I mean, fuck, dude. There's a lot of shit. As far as like waste stuff that I feel like a lot of restaurants don't use either. Like I feel like Global's pretty good about using everything. You know, like whether it's meat scrap or fish or veg, scrap, whatever the fuck it is. But we find a pretty good way of using everything because, and nowadays you kind of have to. Because if you're not, then you're just like...
You're throwing money in a trash can.
Yeah, straight up. And you can't. Because now everything costs so much.
Everything's so
it's
expensive,
like-
dude. In the last 3 months, I've watched truffle oil, and it's just something we barely use. But it went from $12.99 to $30.
for how much?
12
Little ass
ounces.
bottle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and
I mean, like...
I have
for-
truffle mash on my menu.
Jesus.
That's got to be like 16
Yeah,
or 18.
It's like this much, dude.
Word.
Yeah.
$30.
4 less than that.
4 less than that.
It's just
That's insane, and that's just mushroom oil.
it's just it's a type of
Yeah.
essentially yes.
Yeah,
It's a very special mushroom, but
Only grown in certain places. Certain
black mushrooms, right? I
well,
know.
there's
and
white. And
there's
black.
both.
No, I know stuff.
You're good. It's good.
My man.
Could try it.
Yeah.
I'm
They
cheering you on.
squeeze it. That's how they get the oil out.
They
They pressure it. It's like,
guess.
where's your family? I know where your
Yeah.
family.
Oh my
lives.
God.
Fucking,
And
they put it in
just-
front of the light, and it's like,
It
It just starts
oiling.
oiling
cry-
everywhere.
He starts crying.
It's
Yeah.
like, you're good.
That's
Get him
how you
out of
do
here.
it.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, that's how you.
He's
get
dry. Get him out.
Yeah.
it. He's dry. He's dry.
No, most of the time they slow. They'll put them in there and they'll make them into shavings or something like that, and they'll soak them in the oil at a medium low temperature, and it'll just seep out and over. You can do it the longer it lingers.
Controversial topic.
Oh yes.
Oh god.
Because Hilton's a liar, right? So
Okay.
when
What did I
when
lie
you
about?
cook mushrooms, what's that smell like?
Delicious
Oh well, no.
with butter.
Okay, so when you cook have you ever smelled your own cum?
Oh my.
Oh my God. No.
Okay, so
You're bringing
What
this
the-
shit up
homie,
again.
hold
dude.
on, homie has never smelled his own cum, and that is literally impossible because you're a guy. Okay?
Turd.
I'm not like.
You'll smell your own ass, your own feet,
I do.
your own
What?
armpits,
Dude?
bro. You'll
Dude,
smell
you
it, dude. You'll
wild,
pick your
bro.
boogers, and just to get away.
No, never did that.
You guys
You're
aren't
fucking.
You guys
wild.
aren't guys, dude. That's what's
You're
going
wild, bro.
on. Y'all are hiding from who you are.
Oh, I
Fine.
My
One day,
nat- my
apparently
natural-
cooking mushrooms smells like jizz.
Listen,
dude.
one day you're
never
gonna,
crossed my mind.
Not
But
even
next time I
once.
do, I'm gonna be sitting there like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey,
Why am I smelling these mushrooms
Cody.
right now?
Fuck you, Cody.
One day y'all are gonna walk by a mirror and really see who you are, and it's gonna blow your fucking mind. And then things are gonna be different. And you're like,
Or I'm gonna be very upset with myself.
yeah.
Dude, fucking, are y'all getting the? I can't remember homie's name. I think he's from Louisiana, but they're like super special, like chef mix mushrooms over there.
Oh, the trumpets and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I
like the blue
passed.
oysters and shit,
I passed.
bro. So we were
Blue
like one of the
oysters?
Yeah,
blue
the type of
oyster
mushroom.
mushrooms.
Oh,
But we were like one of the first. I guess we were like one of the first restaurants he approached, and we were like, "Fuck yeah, like let's do it," type thing. You
They're
know?
expensive.
Very expensive. But we were like,
They're
we're
good
putting them
quality,
in
though.
all kinds of shit, you know, like using them up. Like I said, we were one of the first, and then like Angelina started using them. Iron, I think, started using them. It's somewhere else. But so this past week, I was like, Chef, I don't see any mushrooms in the bag. And he's like, hold on. And he called the dude, and he's like, yeah, I'm like 95% sure they got delivered the other day. And I was like, I don't fucking see him anywhere. And he was like, oh, darn, must have just slipped through the cracks. And I was like, bro, we were like the first restaurant to use y'all's shit, and now we just slipped through the cracks? No, that's cool. Every other
Oof.
restaurant I got. No,
is this a
Oof.
conspiracy you're talking about?
no, this like happened.
No, I know, but is this like something
He's
you're
saying
trying
they
to
got-
open the
they got
door
pushed
on?
I'm
upon.
just saying, we just got shoveled to the back, you know?
Is
I'm
that
like,
Wow.
what the fuck, dude? Yeah. So that's
Wow.
pretty annoying.
Dude,
Wow,
that market.
sucks.
But there's no. Dude, there's too many people right now doing that. Like growing their own mushrooms, growing their own microgreens. Like I love.
Microgreens is insane.
Dude, right now, dude, somebody
The
contacted me.
microgreen market is going crazy.
They
Straight
contacted
up.
me. They're like, whatever you want, I want to put it on your food. And I said, all right. And I was like, well,
All right.
I mean, they liked the picture, and then they contacted me like,
This
we
a
want
local
you. Yeah,
spot?
this is somewhere local. And dude, I'm actually here for it. Like,
Yeah.
I'll work with you. Your product looks great. You know,
Yeah.
like I've dealt with a lot of microgreens and mushrooms. People, I'm a big mushroom guy. Mushroom, garlic, high techniques of French, that kind of thing. So like, I love it. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
That's one thing that where people are taking in their own hands to grow
Yeah.
their own microgreens, mushrooms, produce, kale.
How do you shuffle through the riffraff of like everyone hitting you up, or like, you know, how do you pick between if everybody's doing this microgreen thing and like some are local, some are far, you see good quality, like is it like a
I keep my circle close.
Yeah.
I like the personal interaction. If I know you, I fuck with you, and I trust you, you've won the battle. Because I don't trust you like very well. I have trust issues, but but when it comes to the kitchen, it's like handing your brand new baby over to a complete stranger
Yeah.
that looks like they've had their their flaws
Yeah.
and been like, I trust you.
Okay.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, no, it's like it's hard to.
It's being local is a big deal.
It's
Being
'cause you wanna
is a
support.
big deal.
it's a badge, but at the same time, like, I it's right there. I
Yeah.
can talk to you. I can.
Can you get this over today?
Yeah.
Or
Like,
figure
can we
something out.
can we
Having
work this out?
relationship with the person
it's
is
key.
the biggest deal. Yeah.
Shout out Sam, my produce guy.
Do they rip microgreens over there too?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, dude.
Hitters?
He talked me into it, and where I stand in and where I trust him. This is what I put on a plate is my product.
Yeah.
It's my worth.
Yeah.
It's every container. If it's not the best quality, he comes and gets it and changes it. He takes his job to an elite level.
Yeah.
But dude,
There's fewer and fewer of those kinds of people, unfortunately. Like,
Sandy
I
at
don't know if
Floribama.
it's
Sandy at Floribama, Matthew Brown for Black Garlic, Sam Cameriotes from Capital City.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
there are people
I
like that they don't exist.
and it's like we've got a really good one right now for seafood that is that way, where it's like, hey man, like this shit looks not like, okay, this been sitting for like 2 days, something's going on, or the packaging's fucked up, and he's real like, all right, I'll come get it, I'll come check it out, like blah blah blah. And there's not very many of those kinds of people anymore.
It seems like those types of people though love their job.
yeah,
They're
and
attracted to the same thing that
they know,
Because even if they don't get a lot back out of it, they do inside. They're like,
Well-
they have a passion for that.
well, but and that's the thing too, is that you will get something back for it, obviously, because I'm talking about it.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying how good of
Yeah.
a, like, so at the end of the day, they will, they're paying it forward, and they might not see the return on it, but
Yeah.
they know
know they
what
made an impact.
They know that they're doing something.
Yeah.
Right,
The impact
you know?
They
is
care.
how is the special is the special feeling you're getting like,
Yeah.
like, hey man, they give a fuck about our product.
Yeah.
They give a shit about us. They do their job so well that it improves you.
Yeah.
And
100%.
that's special. Like,
Yeah.
that doesn't happen.
That's true.
Yeah, man. That shit's that's good shit for sure.
With the French cuisine that you like so much, is there ever an avenue that you see yourself going down where you go and try to just do vegan type stuff?
I've started
Or just raw?
I've started writing to get better at it, but vegetarian dishes. I'm really lacked that over the last 2 years.
It's tough, dude.
It's tough, but
And the difference between
if
vegan
it's-
and
but-
vegetarian is just dairy.
Can you imagine raising your level up and having that on the back of your book, like as like another? Oh, you
And
think
he does this.
and he can just flip the switch and go and do this.
Yeah.
Like that's what's pushed me, and I am. I'm doing 2 new vegetarian dishes on my new menu. This menu, I'm telling you guys, I've been working on it since January 1.
Well, I know you do vegetables very well because your Brussels sprouts, oh my god. Them shits.
Dude, it's been.
Dude, there is a Brussels sprout war going on in the city.
Yeah.
And
I was
the
just
city
about to
isn't-
say that,
the city
dude.
isn't prepared for this.
No, dude.
It's an
People
underlying
aren't ready
war
for
that's
the-
gonna happen.
The
Yeah.
people aren't ready for these Brussels sprouts.
It's like
dog.
secretly inside of your own dishes, y'all are sneak dissing the other.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
check
like,
this shit
hey,
out,
that's
bro.
cool. What's up? You know?
This cute. Here's yours.
Yeah. Gosh, Mike. Yeah.
No, dude. I was talking about that the other day. Between Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, and
Cauliflower game's going crazy too.
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
What the fuck, man?
everybody wants to do cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and mixed greens. Mixed green. Everybody doing mixed
Yeah.
greens right now, but that's the season. I mean, it's
Yeah.
starting to move that season. But cauliflower and Brussels sprouts right
Dude,
now.
see, we've had
do you
Brussels
remember-
sprouts at 2 or 3 high level places, and I will say, y'all are all pushing each other.
Oh yeah.
Like y'all all setting that bar higher, and then somebody else higher, somebody else higher. So it's not like somebody's, like it's not like the game isn't getting better because of it. Because, wow.
I want to. And I want
Brussels
to.
sprouts on a whole new level.
I will tell you though, the Brussels sprouts we've had here, I think are better than anywhere we've had. Like we've had it in New Orleans,
Yeah.
and I feel like they were better here.
Yeah.
Like, and not by a very small margin. I mean, by
Very
like
large.
Yeah.
like a huge step.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and to shed light on those restaurants that do that, it's the culture I was talking about.
Yeah.
It's the people that kind of believe in the same things we believe.
Yeah.
They may not be all be the same, but we're all coming together, and it sure is blooming pretty
You can
quick.
see it. Yeah, you can see the push. You know what I'm saying? That's the important.
I said the wave was coming.
Shit, if you ain't on it, bro.
He said that last time.
Yeah, dude.
You said that.
If you,
I heard you said that. I remember.
I do remember you saying that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if y'all aren't fucking on it yet, dude, you fucked up for sure.
You just got to. It's more than cooking, but it's a community.
Yeah.
It's people that have been just tired of the bullshit, and we just all want to be successful.
Yeah.
You got any new dry age stuff you're working on or what, though? Can we talk about it?
I've been working with some 45-day dry aged Iraq pork chops.
Oh, word.
I made.
Damn, you're going 45 on them? Fuck, bro. You wild.
Somebody ordered one medium rare the other night, and I almost lost it. I was like, whoa. I mean, and they wanted it more on the rare side. There's certain stipulations I do with my pork.
Explain why this is not good.
Bacteria, uncooked bacteria, the danger zone.
So when it's dry age, you have to cook it.
No.
Because
Rare?
it's pork.
Because it's pork. Just because it's pork.
Oh, what? That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Do you normally do pork
it's
medium
people
rare?
eat
Most
it.
of the time. Okay, so here's the thing.
Maybe it's just me. I only know beef can be done that way.
Here's the thing, man. Okay, if you were doing like just straight up Duroc pork chop, mid rare is close. But I could see that if it's a fresh piece of meat. You know what I'm saying? If it's fucking green or whatever, and it's like new, fresh type thing, I can see that. But also adding the dry age on top of it, it's like
danger zone.
Yeesh, dude. And also, pork in the dry age deal is still kind of a new thing. Like, not
Still
many
being tested.
people.
So
yeah,
how long
not
can
many
you
people
dry
are doing
age
it.
meats? Like before? Like
There's
at
a
what
steak-
point is it bad?
It depends. Depends on the humidity.
moisture
Depends
and stuff?
on the
Yeah.
moisture. Depends. There's so many variables. There's a steak you can eat in Orlando that is it was an aged tenderloin, and it's aged for I want to say like 180 days or something.
Yeah, dude.
But it's aged in blue cheese and butter, and so when it comes out, it's just
Okay.
I'm not a fan of blue cheese.
Here's the thing.
it.
Here's
Dude,
the thing, man. It's like you're already getting blue cheesy flavor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
it's like I don't know, man. But there are that I can't remember homeboy's name over in like Spain or whatever. He's doing like 200-day.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Shit,
see, I
you
thought
know,
when you
like-
said 180, I swore I'd seen something
Like you
way
get
longer.
you get these and also I don't understand tenderloin for 180 days. I don't know. Like, wouldn't it be like that big when it comes out? I guess it is blue cheese.
I mean,
huh?
they cure it in the fat and the butter,
yeah.
so it stays swollen because of the
'cause it's
basic
gotta
liquids in the
protect
butter.
it, shit.
I guess they pull out these dang fillets that are like
That's insane.
8 ounces
dude.
on the plate. So,
What?
but it's like it's also like $350.
Yeah.
Isn't there also like in the Asian culture they do like these tubs where it's like salt baths of like fish,
Fermenting fish.
but it'll be like for stupid
Yeah,
amount
I mean,
of time.
Like
They put them in rice
Worcestershire-
too.
Yeah, but it'll be like
Worcestershire and fish sauce, dude. That shit's aged for fucking like fish sauce is like years.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
what I
5
thought.
or 10 years that they like.
There's
it's literally
accelerated
salt
tanks
and
now,
fish,
but yeah.
and then like fucking put it in the ground and shit. Like
Yeah.
they sit for a long time.
Yeah.
But like that is a little different.
But if you
because
leave-
because of all the salt content and everything, it's basically like preserving it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because that's how food was preserved back in the day. You know.
yeah, that's true.
But,
But if
like-
you leave fucking chicken unthawed for like too long,
Death.
yeah, for what?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't do that.
Danger zone, baby. I try and keep every piece of food out of the danger zone.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it's hard.
tough. It's,
you
tough,
think-
It's hard.
For sure.
Do you think chicken will ever be dry aged?
Hell
people
no.
Have, people have done it.
Hell, it won't be catchy.
Yeah, people have done
There's
it.
too many.
It's not worth it. But
It's
people
too.
have done
There's
it.
too many, dude.
People have dry aged lobster tails, dude.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, people have done dry aged like fucking everything.
That's fine.
and
but
it's
whether it's
questionable.
okay for you or not, that's a
Questionable.
completely.
There's a
different
lot of
question.
things I feel like I don't like being sick.
I feel like the pork.
I don't
is
know a lot
even,
of people
like,
that do. Yeah.
I mean, you push.
I feel
not pushing it, but like
it's
it's
only
like new
45
wave.
days. It's
like
a very
new wave.
it's just a process thing.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I hate to say it, but they've come up with a way where the process works.
Yeah.
You know, chicken, Not seafood, any crustacean like that. Like I couldn't do
Dude,
that.
if that shit sits for a day too long, it's like, all right, man.
And
you know?
could you imagine the smell?
No, I'm good. I don't want to, actually.
That'd be right though.
Bro, you want to?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, fish itself has a terrible smell. I used to take these fish capsules, like the
All right,
fish oil.
well, here's the thing, man.
Fish oil.
Yes, but I had that shit. I worked in a fucking mechanic shop, right? And I forgot to take my vitamins that morning, and I was in a hurry, so I just put the vitamins in my pocket, and then I was changing a tire, and this tire had to be like a 44 tire. Like, it was fucking massive.
Thick boy.
And when you take it off, it's on a lift at the shop that I was at. So when you drop it, I would pick it up, like the lift, just high enough that I could put my knees under it whenever the tire was big enough, and I would like saddle it, and then I would drop it on the ground. But when I did that and I popped it off of the
I
hub,
bet you smell like butt.
it hit my thing. But this was like a mud truck, like fucking, not one of those fancy ass Jeeps or no shit like that. This was like, you couldn't tell what color the truck was.
Yeah.
It was a mud truck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I thought the
Mud
entire
on
time the
outside,
truck
mud on the inside.
smelled like fish. I was like, damn, that truck fucking stank. I can still smell it.
Oh.
I even told the fucking,
You're like, man, that truck stank. He's like, yeah, it does.
like even
Sorry.
the service riders, I would tell them, I'm like, dude, you smell the truck on me still, right? And they're like, yeah, you stink. I went home and like, I was getting my keys and stuff out of my pocket and I pull out and it looked like this like small like eye contact.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is that?
man.
And I'm like,
My man,
dude, my pants were ruined. I had to throw them away. I couldn't wash it out.
here's
my
the
man
thing.
was blaming the truck.
the whole
Dude, the
whole
whole day.
time.
He's talking shit on this truck.
This dude in this truck is now publicly shamed.
Yeah,
he
but
gets
dude,
his truck back and he's like, why my truck smell like fish now?
Yeah, he's mad. He's like, this shit did not smell like
he's like,
this.
that's bullshit, man.
dude, it was fucking
pissed.
wrecked, dude.
Dude, well, okay, here's the thing. You're taking fish oil, which is like the most smelly part. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So like that is, that's why
Also,
it smells like
it should be alarming when they make a vitamin, but then they also make a vitamin with the additive of burpless. So they make fish oil tablets or capsules, and then they make a version of it called burpless because if you've ever taken them, they do make you burp, and if you burp, you taste nothing but that fish oil.
Really?
It doesn't matter.
I want to be
That's
on the other side of that.
disgusting.
I want to know how to do that.
That's
Make
There-
it burpless?
Yeah,
You don't. That's a lie.
Oh,
That's
that
like
don't
when
even
somebody
work.
sells you the coldest beer in town. You mean it's as cold as it possibly can be
Bubba's
while it's
33?
in the cooler?
Bubba's 33.
Dude,
But-
whatever
but-
that place is,
but-
fire.
Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't mean like on
Twin
tap.
Peaks used to have that.
I mean like
motherfucker.
when you go and buy it in a cooler and you take it
Oh.
home.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck is the purpose? That'd be like buying the coldest ice in town. Like,
It-
yeah, it's cold there.
Yeah.
I'm not having it there. I can't
I
drink
hear
beer
you.
in
I mean,
your
some people-
establishment. I
some
can only
people do.
buy it.
I
What
hear
are
you.
talking about?
I hear what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not like the hottest soup in town.
Yeah.
because you could boil that. That could come to the table boiling, or it could be lukewarm.
Yeah, but you're gonna eat it in the establishment, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's different because maybe it is the hottest, but I never understood that.
So what happens if you burp with the burpless?
Yeah.
And
What the
false
fuck?
out-
What
you
the
sue?
hell are you doing?
Did you sue?
No, I didn't sue,
Should've
man.
sued.
See,
I fucking
Bought all
wet
the
my
Missed your
burpless
check.
and burped. Yeah.
Yeah, my bank account took a burp.
Yeah. Well, buying too much fish oil,
Still
man.
got a lot of gas.
it's expensive to live these days.
Yeah, dude.
All them
Burpless fish oil
vitamins.
is expensive.
Another inflated object.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Burpless fish oil.
Are
Dude,
you a documentary guy?
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
have you seen Bad Vegan?
No.
Okay. It is not as spoiler alerts, but not as spoiler as you think. It's not as advertised. It's not so much about the food. It's
Yeah,
almost
it's like the
not about the
person.
food at fucking all.
Oh
not
wait,
the
wait.
person?
Are you talking about? Wait a second. About the restaurant
It
that?
just came out. Yeah.
What is it called?
Bad Vegan.
Is that the one with the restaurant that where she steals all the money from all those people?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go into it thinking that, please. Because that's your thought, right? That is just your personal
thought it was
opinion.
Well, no.
food,
I think I think as I was winding down one night, me and Caitlin watched this and I fell asleep. But
Okay.
it spoiler alert.
Okay.
He said,
The lady and the dude that owned the restaurant split up.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yes. Okay. So
I've
the
seen
dude-
parts of it.
the
Parts
du-
of it.
The dude probably got buckshot from the side because it wasn't him at all. Because there's a whole different guy but like I'm sure he's got like bad taste in his mouth because he's like
He didn't buy.
it was his
fish
wife, like his ex-wife now, but like, dude, you should watch it. Like I know it's not so much food based, but it is at first. Like
It
that
shows
gives you
just about,
that gives
like-
you
Honestly, it's
story.
the messiness of the restaurant.
Yeah. You might respect it a lot for that because
Like-
you'll be able to relate to it
Like,
really
what the
well.
fuck are these people doing?
Dude, it's no, seriously. Like, there's some things like yes, I understand where you're going with that. It's the messiness. It's like, a lot of people glamorize it for the food and like
Yeah.
blah blah blah, but they don't see the messiness behind it.
Yeah.
And that is it. I'm gonna go back and rewatch that from that point of view.
Did you watch the Tinder Swindler?
No.
I didn't either.
It's basically, God, we're spoiling it, but it's basically the same shit. It just gives you a theme at first that it's about food, and then it's basically the same thing again. It blows your mind that like.
I mean, I think it's important for people to understand, though, that there is a lot of shit behind the scenes at restaurants and shit like that.
Oh, I don't think it went in enough with the food. If you really sit down and watch it, I don't think it gives you enough because it only lets you know that like she was good at this.
Yeah.
But it doesn't let you really know like they give interviews of the people that were on staff and like how they were affected, but like I don't think it really gives you the story of like how incorporated she was with the food.
Yeah.
You know?
He's about to fry that bad boy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
100%. Fuck, what was I about to say?
Something about the food industry and you're like, yeah.
Oh, I was going to ask you. How often do you if you go into a restaurant, right, you've never been to, and then like you catch a glimpse of like the kitchen or the back area, and it's like, hey man,
Do you start sweating?
do you get like fucking
Dude, hey.
what are y'all doing?
Before you answer
you-
that, we have been to another gym, and I'm not going to say what gym, but we went to another gym, and I was like, do you see this gym we're in right now?
Yeah.
This is... What is going on in here? Yeah, I like, there's things that you're like, how do you... Like, this seems like a third world country gym. Like, what is going on? But this person...
I know.
a lot of money!
Yeah,
I get that, dude. I do that. I'll sit down at a restaurant and be like,
Double
I'll
back
get there,
real
I'm
quick,
like,
man.
I'll go to a restaurant and I'll act like a lost. I do the I'm a lost
I'm
customer,
sorry.
and I'll walk
this
in your
was the
motherfucking
restaurant.
kitchen. Don't think I won't.
He walks like this.
I thought this was the restroom. Yeah. How did you came?
No, man, I'll walk in. I'm like, oh, I thought this was the bathroom.
My bad. Yeah, you're just standing there. I thought this was
if
it.
somebody catches eyes with you and you're like, don't do that.
Dude,
Yeah.
no, chef.
Yeah.
No, but like, I mean, I do that. I'll go. We went Third and Ferry. I made sure when we walked out, I walked right in front of that open kitchen.
Yeah.
And
That's like one of the first things I'll.
And I'm like,
do.
I tell you what, like, yeah, I do that. I do that, and I've had people do it to me.
Yeah.
And I think
They
it's,
come in, you're like, "What's up, dog?"
oh yeah, you pull up and you see like you come into like our kitchen and you open that door. You guys have seen those
Tiny
guys.
kitchen, by the way,
It's
and y'all do a
fucking
lot
tight,
of great
dude.
work out of it. I can't believe
fucking
y'all.
tight.
It's about the size
We
of this
went
room.
in there, yeah, and I was like,
Where's the rest of it?
that's-
Yeah, I remember you said this
Where's
is
the
it.
rest of it?
You said
yeah, dude, y'all do crazy work out of that.
Well, I mean, fuck. Now I'm like being at Global because after we did the remodel shit, like our kitchen was tiny as fuck.
Yeah.
But now that we have a huge prep area and the walk-in like all in there and everything, now I'm spoiled because of all the space that we have.
Yeah.
Like, and I haven't worked in like the tight area like we used to in fucking 3 or 4 years.
bro.
So now when I
Crazy.
see it, I'm like, holy shit! How does that happen?
We can't even get 3 wide on our.
That's
like,
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
we rotate.
Yeah.
We rotate like in movements,
Yeah.
and it's
like a Rubik's cube.
100%.
Motherfucker.
It's
Yeah.
100% that
Anyways,
way.
what were you saying? We got off topic on that, but
Oh, I go to when I go to restaurants, I'll play the dumb customer. I'll go and I'll look at your kitchen.
Yeah.
I don't get it twisted. Caitlin and I have left restaurants when I've like done that, just like kind of peeked in and looked, and I see somebody like hand blasting a steak, and I'm just like, I look around and I see like it's like a horror show for me, and I'm like, we out this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Baby, get your purse. We're leaving.
We out.
Like I'm weird about that because I know the same. I can't. There's a lot of people that don't take the same risks that I take.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm gloves, clean stations.
Yeah.
Like there's places that don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
And luckily,
Nowadays,
You
there's
want
a
to
lot
know
of
one of the
places that don't give
easiest
a
ways to
shit.
tell, I think, is if you go in their bathroom.
100%.
If their bathroom's just fucking wrecked and it just looks like nobody's been in there to just do little things like
Change paper
there's
towels
no
and trash.
soap.
Yeah.
Or like there's no paper towels.
Yeah,
There's shit's all over flowing on the ground. Like
And then
the
you
trash.
see employees go in there and then come out, and you're just like,
Yeah, I'm like, hold
They
on. There
just
was
went
no...
in there.
I was just in there. There's nothing in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's suspect. And luckily, all the places that I like to go to and enjoy, I know most of the people in.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
we good. We gravy, baby.
Yeah.
But when I go out of town and go to like some of those suspect places like you're talking about, like the pizza place, and you're like, am I going to get mugged in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel
Yeah, that pizza place had a super long hallway, and it felt like it was going to end up in the
it
back
was
of a van.
weird. It was really weird.
Just
the way
turned
that
into
was set
the
up
doors just turned into the back of a
to
van.
the back
Yeah,
of
and
a
I'm like,
white
that's-
van with no license plate.
It's like a sign that says pee here, and I'm like, okay.
Wait a minute, it's just a hole in the wall.
Yeah, I'm like,
All right, that's a little suspect.
I guess if you're gonna make me do it.
I don't have to pay, do I?
Yeah.
Man.
No, man. Thank you guys. Thank you guys
Yeah.
for being so so supportive of my stuff.
Yeah,
and
fuck yeah, dude.
and
Always,
I mean, y'all are like really good friends of mine, and
Yeah,
I
fuck
appreciate
yeah.
like all the support. Like we work so hard for what we do, and to be recognized, like thank y'all.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
I know the team and I like we really appreciate how much like you guys will come and enjoy and blast us on your like
Fuck
gram
yeah,
and
dude.
shit. Like there's
Yeah,
not
always,
like
bro.
the love goes both ways, and like it's an awesome feeling to
Yeah.
have like to see like the people that we grew up with and like came up with like even if we weren't close, we're all coming together to form like kind of our own community.
Yeah.
And it's refreshing because you can tell we're all like-minded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just really, really fucking cool to have somebody to have like my back like that.
Because
yeah.
we appreciate you.
We
It's-
appreciate the support from you guys too.
Dude,
for
I
real,
love it.
man.
I love it. Because you guys are fucking, y'all are fucking funny as hell. I love it. I'll be sitting in the kitchen cackling, and my maintenance guy will come in there, and he'll be like, you listen to those guys again? And he'll sit there with a cup of coffee and just lean over, and we'll sit there and talk and listen to it. Y'all are part of our day, like, you know, like every so often.
We appreciate it, man.
But yeah, man.
What's up, dude?
Thank you.
When's your next match?
I'm not 100% sure, man.
Probably May
I think
21st.
May probably.
We'll be going for that $1,000 strap.
You know what's funny? I probably won't. I talked to Cam
It's
about it.
probably not a good idea.
I talked to Cam about it, and he's like, "Yeah, I might do it as a warm up." I was
You're like, you
"Not
know what?
doing it."
You're like, let me know if you aren't.
yeah. Keep me posted. No, yeah, but yeah, probably May.
That's
Probably
sick.
May. So,
You got a lot
and
of
that'll be
training going
here.
in?
And that'll be here.
Ooh.
So,
Here
yeah,
at the fairgrounds.
At the fairgrounds. So,
I'm pulling up.
ooh, baby,
I'm pulling
we're gonna
up.
be there.
I'm going to pull up.
We'll be there.
I said it last time, and then I got
Yeah.
dinner service.
Yeah.
But now
I mean,
I'm gonna take that day off.
Dude,
what
you know
day
what?
is it? It's the 21st. You said.
Yep.
I'm gonna
it's
find out what day
Saturday,
that is.
yeah.
It's a
That's
Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Let's get it.
And it's in the earlier
My
parts of the day.
team. We all
Yeah.
like the way we live, and we do a lot for each other. So I can definitely make that.
Fuck
swing.
yeah, dude. That'd be sweet.
That'd be sick.
Hell yeah. All right, well, before we get up out of here, man, you got anything you want to shout out or?
Shout out to my team. Shout out to my support system, my wife, you boys. Thank you for having me. You know,
Thank you.
I love y'all very much.
Always.
If you haven't eaten at Alice's, check it out.
You wild if you haven't.
Chef Shooter McG on IG. You like the food? Say what's up. I appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, well, thank you again so much
Yeah,
for
we
coming
love
and
you,
hanging
man.
out, bro.
Dude,
We love
always,
you,
man.
dude. Thank you. Well, we're gonna get the fuck up out of here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We love you so much. Yee yee.